What's happening, guys? Matt Martinez back again. It's been a hot minute, but we are back. But at least for now, I'm just gonna give you an update as to that whole fragrance journey thing. That's all done now, as I say, from my perspective. Not sure really what to do with this channel, but people keep commenting on the video that I posted about a year ago about don't go broke, which is basically, you know, spending money on fragrances. And since then, guys, I think it's been a good at least 6 months plus since I actually bought a fragrance. The only thing I do realistically now, guys, if I buy a fragrance, it's only a fragrance that's in a rotation of fragrances that I keep always that I want. So let's say it's Chanel, Bleu de Chanel, or if I say like maybe Spice Bomb or something like that, but nothing crazy. The whole sort of like niche fragrance stuff as well, I don't buy really, to be honest. £170 plus on a fragrance, I feel that's sort of gone now. Just don't really need to. So yeah, that is ultimately it. And I've noticed as well, guys, once you stop spending and focusing on these things, you do start to learn and understand a lot about your own sort of delayed gratification. You also start to understand maybe more about how to have that level of control, self-control on yourself. So sometimes I could pick something up in a shop, walk around it and say, do I really need to buy this? This is something that's really important to me. Do I need it right now? And most of the time probably the answer is really no. So again, I did a quick short video as well about focusing on F and F, so fuel and food. Those are the key things. Now when I say food as well, it's obviously things you need to live. So if you're in your house, whatever else like that, you need toilet rolls, for example, then by all means go and get it. But I think as well, what I've noticed is that my focus is now gone elsewhere. I'm focusing on with things, and the money that I would have spent on fragrances are now being used for things that I can actually enjoy. So fragrance being, yes, it's one dimension of if you're into that type of thing, but in reality though, guys, as I say, no one really cares if your fragrance costs £250 or if your fragrance costs £50. As long as you've got something that you enjoy, ultimately that's what it's about. And you'll notice as well that you save so much money if you don't consistently keep trying to buy the same thing. Because you got to bear in mind, when you buy something like a fragrance, it's a focus in one direction only. And the fragrance, again, because it's something that, again, you can have it in that moment and it's a feeling. If you're going to go on a holiday and you want something to remember that holiday and that's your fragrance for a holiday, yes, entirely get it. But to just constantly keep buying the next one, the next one, the next one comes out, and these YouTubers are not doing you any favors. Again, I've seen YouTubers now where they're literally just associating again, they don't use the word panty dropper anymore, but associating getting ladies or someone of the opposite sex or whatever it may be, whatever is your persuasion, trying to get someone and attract them based on just the actual fragrance. And that's bullshit. That doesn't happen. I've said this so many times before. That doesn't mean anything. And if that's what your focus point is, don't get me wrong, it's good to smell nice, but if that's what your focal point is and nothing else, and you constantly trying to get these things, you'll find ultimately it's very empty and there's nothing to it. So I would say ultimately, guys, keep it simple. Don't try and go out of your way to buy something, and especially don't put yourself into debt for it. But go out of your way to buy something that you can't afford, or you sort of like thinking, well, I need to get this one. You don't really need it. It's just one of those things that we may like to have. But at the same time, I'm sure sometimes the £50 fragrance, if you really need something, is going to be just as good as the £250 fragrance. Yes, the £250 fragrance smells nice in that moment. Maybe get one, but once you've had that thrill and you've got it out your system, what more is there? So ultimately, guys, yeah, take it easy. Again, if you want me to put some videos up, guys, you just let me know down below. But at the end of the day, is what it is. Maybe I should start focusing on just, like, I don't know, reporting the news. I see that Andrew Tate's come out of prison, and I can see everyone on YouTube is jumping on that. Maybe I should just do my thoughts on that one. Let me know down below, guys. Leave your comments and let's see. Peace.